I took this agenda to the country. They said it was time to build an economy that looks out from Scranton, Pennsylvania, where I grew up as a kid, instead of looking down from Wall Street. An economy that looks out from Howell, Michigan, and towns like it all over America, that brings people from every race, background, religion into the game. That's what, and notwithstanding some of the signs that I saw come, that's why 81 million Americans voted for me. The largest number of votes in American history. A clear majority were supported when they supported me. Look, it's now time to deliver. Let me close with this. The world's watching, not a joke. The autocrats of the world believe the world is moving so rapidly that democracies can't generate consensus quickly enough to bring their people together to get things done. They think democracy is not a joke. In my meetings with Putin, in my meetings with Xi Jinping and other leaders, they truly believe that we can't compete in the 21st century because things are moving so fast, democracies take so much time, that they are so divided that they can't get together in time to act. They believe they believe they'll win the day, and they can dictate their way forward and leave us behind. They're betting, not a joke. They're betting for the first time we won't respond to this inflection point in history, that we'll fail to rise to the occasion. But you've heard me say it a lot of times. It's never, ever been a good bet to bet against the American people. Never. Look, just look back a little ways. After World War II, the United States did what we're trying to do now, invested in the American people to lead the world. At the time, presidents and Congress of both parties and Americans of all political views stepped up. I'm not being sentimental here. There was racial discrimination was a fact of life. We know how deep-rooted racism is in this country. We saw the Klan marching here in Howell generations ago, and again in recent years. It's a never-ending battle, but think about what also unfolded in these critical decades. Great protest movement. Some of the nation fulfilled its promise of equity. The GI Bill sent millions of veterans to college. The federal government helped make home ownership possible because it's the vehicle by which people can generate wealth. Most of us who come from lower and middle class backgrounds, that's how our parents were able to generate any wealth, the investments in our home. For those who could previously only dream of having a house to call their own. We invested in the interstate highway system, propelling our economy into the future. We invested in the space race, which led to huge strides in technology. We invested in something called DARPA, a program within the federal government that helped create the internet. Folks, we need to step up again. But the challenge of today is one of economic competition. Let's learn from that history. Not because it was perfect, because Americans then did what we must do now. Invest in ourselves to show the world that American democracy works. And that given half a chance, there's nothing, not a single thing, we can't achieve when we do it together. I know we can do this. I'm positive we can. I've never been more optimistic about this country than I am right now. We're going to restore faith, pride, and dignity, the future of this country. And we're going to pass both of these bills and start building this economy to beat the competition and deliver for working families. Thank you. May God bless you. May God protect our troops. Let's get this done. Thank you.